The kids, the cake, the cat, the laundry and the snake, internet marketing and life. Hello Linda, what a busy day I've had, up at 6 o'clock a.m. baking the last, but biggest of the wedding cakes. It wouldn't fit in the mixing bowl, I had to use a big Tupperware container. Then a trip to Wandsbek Hospital to check Jamie's arm, it's doing fine, and then to the vets with my old tortoiseshell cat, when all I really want to do is get on with my marketing. This was the beginning of a recent, delightful email from one of my star team members. How I resonate with her sentiments. How I relate to her challenges. How I understand the ways in which daily life imposes its simple demands and subverts our plans. I was immediately reminded of the title of one of Jack Kornfield's books. Kornfield is a skilled and gifted meditation teacher and a spiritual leader to many around the globe. He is a warm, humorous, down-to-earth and unassuming man. While never my teacher in a formal sense, I've had the pleasure of working with Jack. We met when I was executive director of the Marin Interfaith Council, and I invited Spirit Rock Meditation Center to become a member of the council. Though time has passed, I treasure many fond memories of Jack's gentle wisdom and twinkling humor, and have an appreciation of his rigorous teaching and writing schedule. The author of many books, it was one he was working on at the time of our interactive association that comes to mind now, these many years later. After the ecstasy, the laundry, how the heart grows wise on the spiritual path. Yes, indeed. In the midst of whatever heady pursuit we have our heart set on, such as attaining enlightenment or engaging in internet marketing, we still have the kids, the cake and the cat, or as Jack observes, the laundry. And I happen to believe the path for both is the same. I was awakened last night by Sophie, our Jack Russell Terrier, and her incessant scratching on the tile in the living room. It was actually about 1:30 a.m. and I really didn't want to get up. But she was insistent and I realized that after calling her with no success, I needed to take a look. As I turned on the kitchen light, I saw that she was pawing the tile an inch away from a baby snake. The snake was thin, over a foot long and coiled up, protecting its little head and tiny, bright eyes. While thanking Sophie for alerting us, and for not harming the snake, I got a paper cup and gently scooped up this new-to-the-world wee one. Thankfully, it was not hurt. I put the dogs into the front courtyard and then put the baby snake in the back. It took me a while to get back to sleep, but I was smiling as I drifted off. John Lennon helped us understand that life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. This is why we absolutely need to prioritize, develop discipline, become unrelenting in our persistence, and cultivate a laser-like focus when it comes to our work. There will always be interruptions, frustrations, detours, setbacks, and compelling reasons to adjust our schedule. These days I am so in love with my work that, like my team member, all I really want to do is get on with my marketing. For it is there I find many of my most delicious challenges and deeply gratifying rewards. This business enterprise fills me to overflowing with excitement, and instead of balance, I want to champion passion. I want to forego moderation and embrace an all-out pursuit of excellence. Instead of taking it easy, I am teeming with enthusiasm. I hunger and thirst for new knowledge and understanding and have a stirring desire to learn, and then to apply what I am learning. I want to do this for the benefit of our business, to enhance my relationships, and to better support the wonderful, inspiring members of my team. We often hear that knowledge is power. But I think Napoleon Hill got it right when he wrote, "Knowledge has no value except that which can be gained from its application towards some worthy end." Hill goes on to observe, successful people, in all callings, never stop acquiring specialized knowledge related to their major purpose, business, or profession. When I was younger and living at home, I witnessed some interesting behaviors among my mom's friends. They were drinkers. One of the things I observed was their type of humor. It often had an edge to it, a bite. For some reason, I remember many of the sayings printed on their cocktail napkins. One in particular has stayed with me. As a child, it was vaguely offensive and confusing. It said, "If you're so smart, why aren't you rich?" Looking back, I suppose it was meant to subdue the boasting that often accompanies the consumption of booze. Ironically, because of my personal growth work as an internet marketer, I finally now know the answer to that question. Hill explains it: as knowledge is acquired, it must be organized and put into use, for a definite purpose, through practical plans. As one who has a degree in philosophy, and 2 master's degrees, and has spent most of my life learning mostly for the pleasure of it, this is a whole new understanding for me. And it is both enlivening and powerful. To take all of my liberal arts education and now be immersed in business is nothing less than electrifying. I work many hours a day, with a zeal I've not known for some time. Still, there are times when we can neither work, nor play, nor sleep. Because life in all its splendor has other plans. It reminds us that we simply must attend to the kids, bake the cake, care for the cat, do the laundry, and take out the snake. But then, oh happy day, it's back to work.